Alright, hi there. So in this video I'm going to talk about transition events, and they're pretty straightforward and easy to understand. So if I have an element that has a transition on it, for example fly, so you'll see here I click let out, it brings it here, it smiles, and then put back, it goes back like that. So I have a transition to fly, and that button just toggles whether it is shown or not. So on intro start is one of them, and this is a function that will run when the transition starts, when it's coming in, intro. Intro end is what fires after the transition is done, okay, when it's coming in. On outro start is the function that fires when it is leaving, when it starts to leave. And this is outro end, what it fires after the transition is done leaving. Okay, so there's a little bug that you'll see. What I have here is basically just intro start. It changes the state, so the message and the face. So the face is shown here and the message is right here. If I let this guy out, these are the same faces, but now you'll notice when I put him back, the face has changed here, but it did not change in the actual element. Okay, that's because outro start, so the transition has already started and it's going back. So when I change the face, like the transition has already started and there's no changing what's inside of it. So I put back, you'll notice it'll stay a smiley face going like that. Okay, so the way to fix that, if you want to be able to change it at the beginning before the outro starts, you can do something like this. It's a bit more complicated, but it works. So you'll need to import tick from svelte. Put that up here. Import tick. There might be a better way to do this, but this is the way I figured out how to do it. And then you'll have an async function click handler like this. So what this does is if show face, so if it's true, so it's true now. If show face is true, which it is, then set the state to outro, that outro start, and then await for tick, and then toggle show face. So before the so this will trigger the transition. So before the transition starts, you're setting it to outro start, to the state that you want. I hope that makes sense. You'll see that it changed now. Okay, so it comes back in, smile, and now it changes. Okay, but it's changing right here. It's not changing because of this. And let's say I click this, and then I click it before it started. It'll still work, because it's doing it right here. The await tick, what that is doing. So if I don't have an await tick, then it's going to calculate all of this stuff, and then update the DOM. So this will trigger the transition, and it won't be able to update the DOM in time for this. So if I take it out, you'll see it comes in, smile, and then still a smile. Okay, so you need this await tick so that it can, this just waits and lets it update the DOM here. So it'll become the other face, the other state that we want, and then this will trigger the transition. Okay, hope that made sense. It's pretty simple. You just got intro start, intro end, outro start, outro end, and that's about it. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, and bye.